Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Line drive brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
And he deals.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
At the plate, Luis Urias. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here's your 1. And the slider just misses.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1. Now, Sal Frelick. That one drifts inside. The A's bullpen has some movement. Grant Holman, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And that one missing low.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. That one almost got him. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
first
The
baseman,
game plan that
Reese
he's sticking to.
Hoskins.
He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. And here is Hoskins. That one at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Oliver Dunn now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one
Ball.
missed. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Urias makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the
Now
plate.
batting,
Had pretty good timing on it.
shortstop,
Just got
Joseph
underneath it a little bit and
Ortiz.
popped it up.
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Freeland on second. Hoskins at first. One gone. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2.
That's it.
Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So up next, Bryce Terang. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that
That's the
approach,
ball.
he could bust this game wide
1-0.
open.
That one
Nope,
missing
that's in.
inside. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jackson Chourio up next for the Brewers. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
3-1.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading off
And now the
for
right
the
fielder,
Athletics.
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On a line, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than that.
batting,
Just a cookie
second
down the
hitter,
middle. I mean, those are the
Brent
ones you dream
Rooker.
about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Check swing, called strike. with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. Ball one there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here goes the runner. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the batter now, Shea Langoliers. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And that's downstairs and outside. Movement in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting ready to go. Koenig, the power lefty, up as well. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Just missed.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Two outs. And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. A's strand a couple, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Michel Otanez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, right side, Geloff. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urias on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
Now here is William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
31.
7th. Yoel Payamps.
Payamps.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Leading
situations.
off for the A's.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now it's even up. Up the middle, Ortiz on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now
Good late bite on that
left
slider.
fielder,
Got the hitter out in front,
Seth
rolled over on
Brown.
it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Next to hit, Seth Brown. He is struck out, and he is walked.
That's the
Payamps,
ball.
in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Not even
2-0.
close there. 2-0. Swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
And
Right
that is
to.
cut on and missed. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Luis Urias up next for the A's.
Luis
There's 0 for 2
Urias.
with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one
1-1.
almost got him.
Ball. Nope. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Milwaukee,
We go to the
center
8th,
fielder,
and now the
Garrett
center
Mitchell.
fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Otanez back to work. Ball 1 and a pitch
that's the ball.
inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Mitchell checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Mitchell gets his lead at first with nobody out. Otanez picks over. Mitchell back in on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at-bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Oliver Dunn digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and
run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back. Leading off, Jacob Wilson.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody favors, we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Koenig getting cranked up as well. That one misses. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jared Koenig.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's down and away. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. Well done behind the dish.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker, 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a ground ball. Feed to second. That's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop.
New arm out of the bullpen, Grant Holman.
Pretty tight game, so
Now
they're looking for
pitching for the
quality
A's.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Hogan Harris appears to be getting loose. Murdoch also getting ready. That one out to right. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really
next
drive
for
it.
Milwaukee, shortstop
And now
Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz. Foul ball there. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And that misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Soderstrom makes the play, and it's out, number 3. So they go quietly there. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 3 and the A's 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now pitching
I can't
for
imagine
Milwaukee,
any save is an easy one.
number
You're holding
29.
a small lead on the scoreboard,
Trevor
and you
McGill.
know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So It's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one missed.
1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Bouncer to Hoskins. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Brewers leading by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
The Athletics down to their last out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Outside low. Ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. McGill is just 1 strike away. Two outs. And that one popped to short. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.